to turn this on. Hi, scholars and parents. This is Ms. Palmer. If you are watching this for the first time, now that the videos are on YouTube, I am about to do 2 examples from the homework. This is homework 5.19. Looks like this. I'm going to do one from the first page, and I'm going to do one from the third page. First example. Anaya has 3 cakes for her birthday party. If she cuts each cake into 6, how many people can eat a slice of cake? Whenever I solve a word problem, I always start by underlining important information. I underlined has 3 cakes, I underlined cut each cake into 6, and I underlined the question. How many people can eat a slice of cake? Whenever I solve problems with fractions, it helps to do a visual. I'm going to start by drawing what I have in the beginning. I have 3 cakes. Got cake 1, cake 2, cake 3. These boxes equal 1 whole. They're like my fraction strip. Then I cut each of them into 6 pieces. So I have 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, 6/6. 6 slices within each of my cakes, and each slice is for 1 person. Now it's time to do some equations. First is a division equation. I had 3. I divided them into 1/6 pieces, and I got 18 of those pieces. That means 1/6 can go into 3 18 times. The other way we can think about it is multiplication, because I have 3 cakes. Each cake can feed 6 people. That means 18 people can have cake. And so that is my answer in a full sentence. 18 people can get a slice of cake. The last thing it asks us to do on the first page is explain how we got our answer. Here's what I wrote. First, I started with 3 cakes. Then I broke each cake into 6 pieces. Since 6 people can eat each cake, 18 people can eat cake in total. One thing I want to point out is that I used the context of the question, what it's about. I didn't just say, I did 3 divided by 1/6, or I did 3 times 6, because that I can see from your equation. In the explanation, I want to know about cake, I want to know about pieces, I want to know about people. So make sure your explanation includes the context. Now I'm going to do one from the third page, which is subtracting fractions practice. You should be using your orange sheet that you got today in order to practice. So the question I'm going to do is 3 1/7 minus 3 1/7 minus 3/14. First thing I notice, they don't have a common denominator, so I can't subtract yet. Find a common denominator. 7 on one side, 14 on the other side. I'm going to skip count. 7 times 7, so 7, 14. Pretty easily, there I go. 14, 14, that's going to be my common denominator. So I write the problem vertically. Start with just 3 1/7 minus 3/14. And then I set up all this stuff. You know how we do it with our blank space, and then we know our 14 goes on the bottom. So let's pretend we don't have the middle yet. 14 times what gives me 14? 1/1. Whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. So 3 times 1 becomes 3. Up here, I have 7 times what gives me 14. I know it's 2, so I do the same thing to the top and the bottom. 1 times 2 is 2, and the 3 just slides over. Now here's my new equation. I have 3 2/14 minus 3/14. But I can't do it because 3 is bigger than 2. So the next thing I am going to do is slide the whole piece of work down a row so that I have more space. 3 2/14 minus 3/14. I need to regroup. I need to take this 3 and I need to make it into something that will help me. So I'm going to take this 3, I'm going to make it into 2 14/14. The reason that works is because this 14/14 is like 1. Anything with the same numerator and denominator is equal to 1. So 2 and 1 is like 3. But I can't forget about the 2 14ths I already had. So let me combine them. I get 2 and 16 14ths. My 3 14ths on the bottom can just slide right over. I don't need to make any changes. Always start my subtraction with the fractional part. 16 14ths minus 3 14ths is 13 14ths. And my 2, I'm subtracting 0 wholes, so my 2 stays the same. My answer is 2 and 13 14ths. Okay, thank you for watching. You should be able to copy down what I shared for those 2 examples and do your own work for the other 2 problems. Thank you so much.